Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourselves in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to the exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin, where I'm not slightly uncomfortable by the fact that Maya just said certain things that make me cringe on the inside. Um, this evening's scene is going to be set in Dublin City's Changeling Market, more aptly just I will say, at the outside of a tavern called, I've used this tavern before, the Spitted Boar, which is in the center of the Changeling Market, where Tintagel is waiting for the recorporeal rides and Pepper to emerge as he has presents for them.
Like literally like a thunderbolt. He's walking, grim determination on his face. You know what I mean? Like he's walking. The brass knuckles are already on. He's walking very purposely, looking around. When he sees Tintagel, he doesn't say anything. He just gives him a respectful nod. And he goes, "Where is he?"
Ah, you're talking. By the way, Kim, did his mount come equipped with a name when I asked him his name?
When you asked its name, it told you to fuck off.
Excellent. Ah, yes, fuck off is right over there.
Like whirls around.
He will also walk to the side. He will walk back with Kim. What did you call that creature that I was going to give to Pepper? It had a name.
It's like Perryton.
I beg your pardon?
Perryton.
Periton. He will walk back holding the reins of a beautiful, majestic blue creature, and he will hand them to Pepper, and he will say, "And this is my gift to you, my dear."
Yep, she is trailing behind Rides like, please no, please, please, and as he marches, and then, hey, reins, and she looks up and she looks at the reins in her hand, and she looks at Tintagel, and she looks at the Periton and blinks.
A small gift.
Oh, and she will address the Periton with a polite little bob.
It will.
Pleasure to see you again.
It is good to see you again as well.
Are you okay with this?
It's better than sitting in that stable.
I promise to take very good care.
It will simply incline its head slightly.
And, I mean, it's intelligent, and let's be fair, even if she's holding onto the reins, it's got wings. It can probably do whatever the fuck it wants. So she will just kind of, very politely reach up to tuck them over the back of its neck, where it doesn't have to worry about them, like, fouling up in its hooves, and, kind of turn another alarmed glance after Rides. Like, please!
Tintagel will look down at Bells and will whisper very softly under his breath, "Two dross on the alicorn."
And see, that's what I was gonna bet.
Great minds, great minds.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Which side of his face do you think will get smacked first? The left or the right?
It might even decide to use its horn this time and just go straight through the middle.
Oh, but it would get so dirty.
See, they're both getting such a dirty side eye.
Oh, we're saying this very quietly.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You can always roll Dark Alertness.
I will roll just to see if I can give you a dirty look.
That poor alicorn, it's for shame. But then who would clean it up?
I have no idea.
Or would you get a new squire?
Yep, dirty look abounds.
I'd very much rather not have to get a new squire. He's rather good at his job. Or rather, I'm sure my knight would rather not have to get a new squire. He's very good at his job. Or so she thinks, anyway.
Why is the knight's squire not with the knight?
The knight is currently inside getting us beverages, and I assume herself some kind of large baked confection.
Don't like this knight. I say left side.
Are you sleep eating?
No. Not at all, Count.
Yes, I forgot to ask. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, hey! Hi. Hello, Count.
It is agreeable to see you again, Farengar.
It's Freygrar.
Waves. Hello, Fraugrau. Or Fraugrau. How do you pronounce it?
Max, I'm going to pronounce it Farengar because I can't pronounce the other way.
God damn it.
Arn is a bitch from Skyrim.
Pisky asking, how do you pronounce
Freygrar.
Fraugrau?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce, well, he has given his name, the Hunter of Tales. Allow me to introduce Bells, the Pisky of shiny objects.
Music more so, but hey, shiny objects works well too.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ugh.
I'm gonna perpetually have to just have my neck all the way up, aren't I?
He's holding out a hand towards you.
Tiny hand. Ow, ow. Okay. That's enough. I happen to need this hand.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're just a very enthusiastic handshaker.
Not really. That was very normal.
My knight just went in order to get us some refreshments. Would you care for anything?
Well, I have a refreshing apple right here. I'm not in any need of any refreshments. Thank you.
He leans in and kind of shouts through the door because they're sitting outside the inn into the tavern proper, and he'll say, "Sir Dawnhammer, your squire's come back."
You what? What's up? Hey!
Your squire's come back from the dead.
I mean, like, I knew he wasn't dead.
Yes, but I thought you might want to hug him. You seem to like hugging.
Oh, shut up. And she comes barreling through the door with just a yes amount of alcohol.
Excellent.
There's a lot of, like, pins just kind of stacked on top of one another. She just carries out and then sets on a table. I didn't know how much to get, so I got, like, 10.
I mean,
10 is
it's
a
better
good
than
amount.
9, and this is acceptable.
10 is an even amount. 10. Always good.
Indeed.
He will take one of the pints and hand it to Bells. He will take another and pass it to the other troll, and he will take another pint and start to sip it.
Are Pepper and Ride still lightning here as well?
Oh yeah.
Rides is marching towards that fucking unicorn with
Yeah.
grim
Alicorn.
fucking determination on him. What if the alicorn, unicorn, whatever the hell it is in
Yep.
his
It
head.
was a princess. It was an alicorn.
We're
Yeah.
about to see. He kind of Tatagel sits backwards, and he makes sure to angle it in the way that most of Catherine is between him and Rides, just in case he comes spontaneously this way at high velocities. And he'll say, "We're about to witness the rematch of the century, I believe."
Yep.
Oh.
The satyr is trailing a couple feet behind, like, please, why are you like this, essentially?
Go for the left.
Freygrar will do a round of introductions. He'll be like, "Hello, I'm Freygrar. Hello, I'm Freygrar. Hello, I'm Freygrar."
Barney, why don't you just sit down next to us, enjoy the show, relax? I'm sure you're awfully tired.
Keeps walking.
Oh, what's that to me?
Yes.
No, it's to Pepper. Pepper is her, she calls her horny because she doesn't know her name is.
He will say on
Pardon.
her name is Pepper.
Didn't she just, like... Okay, Pepper. One with the tail. Come. Sit down, relax.
Calling after her. Pepper, like, pauses and glances back to see if it's important, but is like, she's hovering so hard.
Listen, he's an adult. Let him be. His choices are his to make. Just relax, sit down, enjoy a pint with us. Let us reflect on perhaps maybe he will learn his lesson. And if he doesn't, it may be a lesson for him to learn later on. We cannot force this. And if anything, we can chuckle deep inside on the ass kicking that's about to happen. Sit.
There's so much like the. It's not a stink eye, but it's that stubborn little nose wrinkle. The big
Aw,
doe
you're
ears
so
kind of flip back.
cute.
She's trying to look pissed. It's not working. It's piteous.
No. Stomp your right foot and then turn and twitch your tail and leave. That would look a lot better. Go, do that.
Tintagel actually
Give
has
me a
to
little
fight back.
huff. Really feel
Tintagel
for
actually
it.
has to fight off the laughter as you give her instructions to bitch you out and walk away.
Feel for it. Walking away, Bambi.
She just whips her head around, like nose up, like, but that's about it. She does not give
That
you
was
your
worthy of
stomp,
Caitlin's
even though now that
sword.
you've mentioned it, she really wants to. But
That
just
was worthy of Caitlin's star. Who is this person again?
Tintagel will just raise his tankard for you to clink tankards with and just be like, yes, this is yes.
Lifts the entire thing. Like
she does have the little like white-tailed deer tail though, and it does like flick up, like meh.
And to give you some context, my fine northern friend, in a previous encounter, that alicorn killed chimerically that Chlorocorn, and he's come back to settle the debt.
So Ride strolls up, bowed his brass.
Yep, the alicorn is just standing there.
Hello.
Looking at Ryan's. It'll say,
Hello.
Hello.
Well, that was a good kick you gave me.
Yes, I know it was.
Oh yeah, no, you have your glory. It's fine. I accept that. I'm a man. I can accept defeat. It's fine. But listen,
Can you really, though?
I'll make a wager with you. One wager.
Mm-hmm.
If I grab one of your tail feathers, you lose.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Tintagel is tempted to point out the fact that it hasn't got any tail feathers, but he's restraining himself.
It's the point. It's meant to be an insult.
Yeah, it
Like,
probably
If
has.
I
a
grab
hook.
one of them little shiny things over there, points at his tail, you lose.
And what exactly happens then if
Well then,
I lose?
we're evenly matched, and we're both perfectly good mounts for each other.
I am
so-
not sure you can carry me.
Well, I'll take care of you and all that, but I ride you into battle and all that, and in turn, I take care of you, and we'll become best friends essentially. Since you beat me in fight fair and square, I thought let's have a game of wits. Wink.
As you say, then.
Very well then. Are you ready? Are you steady? Because you can't see me, and I'll activate my birthright.
It'll lift the hoof up as that kind of one moment.
Mm-hmm.
And if I kill you again, you lose.
Completely. You winks. I lose. But remember, are you ready? Are you steady? Because you can't see me, and I'll activate my birthright, spending a glamour point. Twinkle of the eye, and I will appear behind him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I will grab a piece of its tail.
Mm. Yep. As you do that, it just simply stands there. Actually, it doesn't even make a move to try to fly off into the sky or anything. And you pluck a hair out of its tail.
You stare at it suspiciously as he holds the tail.
Is he still holding the whole tail or just the hair he yoinked out? Because the image of him just holding the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole tail is staring at him suspiciously. Leans down. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Like whispers it.
It will casually flick an ear.
So indifferent.
And I'm not sure if it's common, other places. I'm pretty sure it's fairly common. Everyone's heard of it. So when you really piss off a horse, right? And they do that thing
Yeah.
where they kick you
Mhm. Yes.
with their back hooves,
Mhm.
Oh God.
and it
Which
hurts
is their
like a bitch.
strongest set. Mm-hmm.
Yup.
I've heard tales of people having their ribs collapse on themselves because they got hit in the chest. They do not survive.
I mean, I've been kicked by a horse from the back, and I am fine.
I think it depends on the strength of the horse, realistically, because I've likewise been kicked. I was kicked in the side, so it was my shoulder facing, but that broke a bone in it cracked my collarbone, but I was otherwise fine. But I have heard of people getting seriously fucked up by being kicked.
It also depends on whether or not they mean it.
Yeah.
This horse gonna mean it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
It's gonna mean it.
Sips drink.
Backwards, just behind Catherine, ever so slightly. You don't want to be in the
In
flying
Gabe
rat
come
range of
in,
this.
and he'll look, and he'll avoid all the crazy people with his new dog, and he'll go get a pig.
Are you going to try to dodge, Torna?
I'm going to be even more ballsy. Can I spend a point of glamour and reappear back in front of him again? If I'm allowed to do that. Or I can dodge if you want. I just don't know the mechanics very well.
You have to. Technically speaking, you couldn't have disappeared from its sight the first time around because it has to be when they're not looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
If people are looking at you straight on, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Yep.
And I think we're included in that. I think that as long as no one is looking at you, you can just poof. But I think that
It's
if
like the
people have
boost
their
goes
eyes on you,
worth, right? But I was just gonna allow it this one little time because it was amusing.
Alright, well then I'll dodge then. It's no problem. I did not realize.
Yeah.
Marcus, we've discussed this. That's not a dog; it's a monster.
Oh, you haven't seen the new picture I have for the dog.
Oh God!
It's a pretty puppy. Here, I'll just show it real fast. There we go.
That's
That is
not
fine.
a puppy.
That is a puppy.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute.
No, it's just the cutest little thing.
What is wrong with all of you?
But yeah, that's Marcus's new dog.
Okay. No, I got 3 successes anyway. I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Whew. Let's see if I dodge that.
Yeah, she's right, dude. Y'all are thinking of the Koopa thing.
God damn it. He'll be back in a second.
There we go. I can hear everybody again.
Florida.
Sorry, my sound cut out. I could not hear anybody.
No worries.
So
Oh, good.
yeah, I just didn't hear if it said if I need to roll stamina or anything. I rolled 3 successes on my dodge.
Okay. Just did not barely make it because I got 4 successes.
Okay, that's no problem. I'll roll my stam.
Yeah. Thankfully, you can soak it chimerically.
Oh boy.
Oh!
To whatever you're doing. I imagine it's going to be a huge hit.
I rolled really well.
Oh no.
I apologize. Can you soak 7 lethal?
I soaked I soak 2 of it, so I don't chimerically die again.
Okay,
Thank God.
you're not dead.
I take a big hit, but I imagine I grab a chunk of that hair off me.
Yes.
So Rides goes flying in the air. You know what I mean? He hits into probably one of the table stalls and all that.
You hear
What
But
is
you just see
this?
it. It's a alicorn.
Alicorn.
unicorn with wings.
Kincaid gets up and looks at the tangent and goes, I'm going to go eat that now.
But
No, I paid good money for it.
the one thing you see is just this big, huge hand lift up the hair. Is like, aha!
God damn it.
This is why the satyr is on the sideline. She bolts for him.
Sorry.
The alicorn will do that sort of like prancing thing. You know how horses do when they're all like happy and shit, and they're like. That's pretty much what it will do.
Oh boy. That looked like a solid hitting right into here. That must have hurt. Are you okay?
Like they all run over and Rides like, I did it. I can't breathe, but I did it. Oh.
Lungs might be collapsing right now.
Stop talking, stop moving.
Frauglar's just gonna walk over and with his massive troll from just gonna stand over him, just lean over ever so slightly. My good man, are you okay?
Oh, he was holding an apple, right?
He was.
Is he still holding an apple or an apple
He's
core?
still holding an apple.
The satyr like glances up and looks at the apple, then looks at the troll, and then kind of points at the apple. Would you mind if I had the pips out of that?
No, go ahead here.
And yeah, she will dig out the pips from the core and start doing her fucking shit, because god damn it, Rides. I'm gonna roll this more than any other roll ever. And yeah, it's the same fucking bunk and everything. So basically, what she does is she starts by one of his sides, like basically her right, and going around him places the pips, like kind of thrust them through the cobbles or whatever there happens to be, to kind of nudge them into the dirt. And circling around, ending at his head, is chanting, "May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door." And just looking at him like, why do you fucking make me do this?
Tintagel will turn and say quietly to the pixie, "Well, that would depend on if happiness coming through your door is the Cluricon being propelled through your door at high velocities."
Mhm.
I would suggest
still
inhaling
lost
through the
a lot of
nose and exhaling through the mouth. This clears up your natural airways.
Whatever
Stop.
you do, don't do crunches right now.
Just no, you lay there. Because he's only getting healed like a lethal every couple seconds, so it's not like magically fucking gone.
Oh, he's slowly standing up, like taking step by step, doing the breathing exercises like the troll suggested, slowly like, I still got the fucking thing, as he stands up. And for Max, he is 7 foot tall. Like, he's the biggest Clericon you've probably ever seen. He's huge.
You're standing at troll height. You're standing eye to eye.
Yeah, hello there. You know what I mean? He's taking your breath.
Oh, hello there.
This
How
must
do
be
you
how Max feels when he meets another supernaturally tall person in real life.
What do you mean supernaturally tall? I've seen my dad every day. Maya can confirm.
Rides to stick out his hand, like
I'm pretty sure grandfather is just as tall, maybe a little taller.
The troll will accept the hand. It's like, hello, I'm Frauglar.
Rides the lightning.
That's a proper name you have there. How'd you get that one?
Hang on, I'll just get his face after get. There you go.
Can you hear me, Jordan?
He'll go, well, I can hear you. He's like, well, I got it from several people. Because, some stuff happened, and I may have caused a few things, but that's neither here or there, and you didn't know anything or see anybody, so it's better left unsaid, really.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of like the tale of the story of the moment where Dryad throws a whirlpool at someone else. Is it like that?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that.
Ah.
Tintagil's going to stand up at this point, kind of brush off his robes, and he's going to walk over. For the record, because he has to thank Marcus for the still, he is wearing the spider silk armor today. He will look at the Alicorn up and down, and he'll say, "You did make an agreement."
Oh, I did entirely, yeah.
And you intend to honor it?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I didn't make an agreement not to beat him up some more, though.
Please,
He's,
never
however,
change.
on my. He'll look down at his watch, and he'll say, "It is, however, currently on my time. Would you mind beating him up when he's not on the clock?"
That would mean that I would actually have to care about you and your time.
That's fair. That's fair.
And it will just prance its ass over to Rides. It's not a little
Rides
ass
and look at
either.
him. This big Rides and look at it. Well, that was again a good kick, but I got the fucking, wishes the fucking things in front of his face.
Oh, I know. I wanted you to, so I could kick your ass.
It's a clever
Again.
tactic. I like that. We're gonna be good battle brothers. Nods.
Buzz is gonna get a sneaky face. He's gonna sneak over. I have a question.
You can keep quiet for a minute because you're making fun of her. Points at Bambi. I heard you.
I wasn't making fun of her. I was telling her how to do a better job.
Don't mock the Bambi in front of me. So shh. Points a finger at her. Shh.
I wasn't
Get to you in a
talking
second.
to you, giant person. I was talking to the Alicorn.
Alicorn will flip its hair.
Proceed,
At
Miss Beard. I
Rides.
have a question.
What is your question?
Did you agree just so you can be constantly close enough to kick his ass constantly?
Yes.
I like you. Okay. Enough information for me. To kind of stick her tongue out at Rides. I wasn't asking you. And prance back.
More stink eye.
Well,
Right.
that's just rude.
That is just rude. Just cracks his knuckles. Very rude. But if that's the way she wants to be, shrug.
It will do
You
the
were
best
rude
shrug it
first.
can with its wings.
You were rude first.
Oh, well. Have for another apple. Valgar will walk away towards the market stall and buy another apple.
Kim, is the changeling market more dead? Like, the more times we've done scenes here, it's getting gradually more dead, isn't it?
Yep. You guys managed to. That's why no one came out when y'all destroyed the stall, because there's like no one here. Well, for the moment, anyway. The guards will get here sooner or later. But there is somebody nearby selling some fruits and stuff. The fruits and whatnot, they don't look the shiniest or the nicest, but I mean, they're there. There's, an apple that doesn't look completely like nasty.
Hello, good man. I would like that apple.
I am a woman.
Oh, hello, good woman. I would like that apple.
You-
Sorry, that got me.
Thank you ever so kindly. And he picks up the apple, lays down payment, turns around, and walks away.
They're still just standing there like, they'll look down at their very large chest, and then they'll just kind of look back up at the troll. They'll just take the payment. They're not even gonna worry about it.
Excellent. Fregra now has another apple. He walks over to the Count Tinchagel, takes a bite. So, what's this about illness?
Tintagel will sigh, at which point he's going to walk back over to his chair. He's going to take up a scroll case from his belt, and he's going to spread out a series of sketches and artist renderings on the table. And he's going to say, "Hey, well, can you all gather around? I suppose I should let you all know this at once, and it'll be more helpful if I can tell you all at once."
Right, sits beside his new buddy Farengar. Even pours a drink for himself, all delighted.
Well, there are like 10 pints on the table. He'll just pass you two.
Yeah, pretty much. Sits beside Farengar, all delighted with himself. He likes this guy.
I swear I'm going to change the character's name to Farengar.
I'm calling you Farengar because it's just easier for me to remember.
God damn it.
He'll say, as he sits down, it's very obvious this guy has been getting 2 hours of sleep a night, and, you know, he's been doing everything in his physical power to make sure things don't fall to shit, so he is very tired looking. He will say, to answer your question, do I need to explain to you all what a Duntain is?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Oh, well.
The ears droop slightly, like.
You're young.
He'll take his hand and he'll put his hand on Bambi's chest, just below her throat, and he'll say, right where your heart would be, you know, kind of in that direction. He'll say, "The spirit that lives inside you, the Fey soul that you possessed when you were chrysalis, was born in the light of dreams. That makes you Kithane. Do you understand this premise?"
There's a tentative nod. She got distracted, like looked down, like what? When he thumped the hand on her chest, like.
He didn't thump. He left it very gently.
Well, it's more that like she was half expecting him to go for a titty. I'm not gonna lie, because that's usually what people do when they randomly put hands on her chest. So she was a little puzzled.
Damn titties.
Titties!
He will say, "A Duntain is a monster, born wrong, their souls corrupted, the very essence of the dreaming within them rotten to the core. Unfortunately, it's not their fault. It's merely how they were born. Currently, we are dealing with a typhus, which is a particular type of Duntain who spreads as plague through the dreaming, causing it to run rampant and wild. Many have sickened. Kim, have people started to die yet?
Not yet.
Many are sickened. Sir Crib, my knight, has built a colony for those who are infected, and he is attempting to stave off the worst of their effects. However, it's only a matter of time before they must pass. Many hundreds will die. Currently, I, with the blessing of Duke Maldoreth, am attempting to create an item to counteract the plague, a great source of life, to counter the sickness. As it stands, I have 3 of the items I require. Well, I have 2. I will have a third tomorrow evening, I believe it is. I still require 3 more in order to see to its forging, so the plague can be countered or combated.
And I suppose killing the one spreading it won't help us here.
We could kill it, but chances are the disease would wrap itself around you by the time you got into its presence. And even if it died, you yourself would sicken and die soon after.
Yeah, can't have that.
That's why I'm building this, or forging this, so that it may serve as a bulwark against the disease, and allow our champion to strike it down. It is my hope that something of this power that has not been attempted since the shattering will enable its soul to be in some way pacified, possibly cured. But on that is a speculation. Because the Duntain will go and infect another, And another, and another. I was presented with the option of ending it with cold iron, destroying it, but I will not blacken my soul with that sin. Or possibly attempting my methods and curing it. Does that answer your question, Noble Troll?
It does. So, where can we get the other artifacts?
Well, not necessarily artifacts. They are reagents necessary in order to create the item itself. I have asked Lady Stormfury to acquire me the feather wood I require from the Kim name of bird people.
Taito.
Thank you. From the Taita, a race of dreaming and race of Kithane-like bird people who live in the Wicklow Mountains to the north, I'm led to understand. Then there is also, I require silver touched by moonlight. Silver touched by the moon itself. There we go. That was the phrasing. And a smith, the hammer of a one-eyed, one-armed smith who has forged himself wonders with the hammer. Those are and I have the remaining 3 items.
Sounds very archaic.
Have
Do
you
you have
ever
a place?
met?
You have a place for all of these, except for the
Yes.
bird ones.
I have no, I don't. I have theories as it pertains the silver and the moonlight, and I have a name as it pertains the smith, I think. Actually, yeah, hey yo, Kim, let's make some kind of roll to identify who the smith might be, if you don't mind, because I have several ideas for the silver, but I've got nothing for the smith.
Okay.
What kind of roll would it be?
Couldn't you just roll Dougal lore? Don't y'all all pop parts later on?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is fair. Kim, one-handed Dougal would be nice.
I know it would be nice. You can go ahead and roll Jugalore.
Kim, your cynicism is killing me. Difficulty?
Standard.
I'm going to spend a willpower. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the willpower spent.
Okay. Now time for me to try to pronounce this name, because it's...
Is it Irish AF?
Yes! We're just gonna leave it at that. I apologize ever so slightly. You know, with all the successes, you just kind of think back to like, who's some Dougal peoples up in this piece? And then his mind wanders to Moirin. Enter very weird fucking last name here.
Do you want to post it in the chat? I'll see if I can pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's just, yeah.
210 euros says it starts with Muck something.
Yeah,
you, it
it'd be usually mackerel or something, usually. Moirin O'Loyden.
O'Loyden, yeah.
Loyden, yeah. Moirin O'Loyden.
And who is Myron O'Loyden when he's at home?
She is a one-eyed smith who crafted, well, of course, as expected, something legendary. Not just something, but many somethings. She's kind of not really per se gone into hiding, but the last time anyone really knew where she was or heard of what she was doing was she was heading out to go look for a new place to set her forge. Preferably somewhere with a lot of lava and dragons. Don't know if the dragon thing is true or not, but
she was a member of House Dougal, yes?
yes.
What rank did she have?
Yes.
Excellent.
I can't remember the name, but it's like she was a duke in House Dougal.
Nice.
Until she just kind of disappeared.
He will look
Irresponsible.
Irresponsibility. He will look around at the gathered, and he will say in a loud enough voice to include a certain red cap, my friends, I may have an idea to help this kingdom take another breath. It will be a grand adventure, and I call upon your aid.
Are we gonna hunt some stories?
Yes. A
I'm
grand old story.
I'm down for this. Very
Hashtag whenever you use the phrase, let's go on an adventure, Wilders literally can't say no.
Yeah.
yes.
Rides
There's
down
so
his
much
pint.
yes there.
Downs his pint, slaps Fargar in the back. All right, lad, we're going on an adventure then. You know, just up to his full height again.
Ha ha! As Farngar will lift his broadsword over his head, like, we wanted to give old good old boy a try again.
Rides picks up his hatchet, which is called Big Bess, and puts it over his shoulder. He's like, oh, Jesus.
He'll look at Farngar and he'll basically say, "You'll ride with me, unless you have a steed."
I do not.
Excellent. I just happen to have a sidecar big enough to accommodate a troll.
Don't see many of those these days.
Glares lightly.
If it helps, you can sit behind me, Bells.
Fine. That way, if anyone takes pictures, no one will notice me.
How much are you paying?
The safety of the kingdom.
I suppose that's worth something. But we gotta stop by a certain stable to get my mount. Or to see if my mount's available.
As you wish. I tell you what, he'll look around and he'll say, I should gather some provisions from the market surrounding. Return here in half an hour and we'll set off. Agreeable to everyone? This is also because Evan needs to go to the bathroom and I suspect Kim and Marcus need to have a word about a mount.
He's probably just going to ask for Sinduri.
We're going to do that now? Oh boy.
Yes.
No time like the present, Farngar.
Yeah, but like, it is 5:45 here.
I know, Max, I feel your pain, I know.
We see the fucking sunlight streaming behind you.
Yes. Hold on.
Oh god, the light. The light.
Cursed Daystar!
Why, Max? Why? Whatever else.
Oh, quit your incandescent whining.
Blah.
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 Okay, so what are we all doing? I think somebody was going to head over to the stables. Right?
Of course. You know
Okay.
who I'm gonna go look for.
Yep, of course. So the when you walk in, stable master is, as always, there. She's always there. She is doing shit. What are they called? When you hang upside down from like a pole via like your legs, and you're just kind of doing like
Pull-ups.
sit-ups. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
not like
sit-ups, not sit-ups.
yeah, it's like
She is
upside down sit-ups. I don't know.
She is trying to grow taller.
I've tried that. It doesn't work. It does not work.
We are sure you have other attributes. Height is not all that awesome.
Hold
So-
on, let me stand up.
I mean, if you're gonna be a one-trick pony, I mean that's you.
Okay.
Shit, are
So
people putting hands at one another? What?
just calling like I don't know. So he walks in and she's hanging upside down. This looks like she just got done with like a pull up. We're gonna call it a roll up. I don't know what it's actually called, but you know what? That just sounds like it would work better. And she'll just kind of hang and look at Kincaid upside down and say, "What you want?"
I need to go to the.
Yes.
If we go to, I need to go to the hole in the wall and go see if I can talk to my buddy.
The cave. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll warn you. I don't know what's up with her. She hasn't been eating properly in the last couple of days.
Oh shit.
She might be a little upset, but have fun with that. And like, try not to die. I already had to write a report yesterday because somebody tried to fight. Oh man, they didn't try to fight. They got their asses kicked. Trying to fight Eris the other day, and that didn't work well. Anyway, have fun. Just the only rule: don't die.
Is whatever on me somewhere?
Yes. She has been clinging to your back, trying to be as stealthy as the pit bull-sized spider can.
All right, so he walks over to the hole. He grabbed, of course, provisions because you have to feed them or they won't do shit for you.
You grabbed a couple pigs, didn't you?
Yes. So him, Fine, and the spider go to the hole in the wall, and in Spider, he beckons as best he can.
Rap tap, rap tap tap.
Is it just beckoning by throwing the pigs into the cave?
Yeah. Basically, yes. That's really well. That's how you summon spiders, pigs.
Yeah, something like that. So you'll wait a couple minutes, and then Sajuri will slowly skitter out of the cave. And she'll just peer at Kincaid with all 8 red eyes. The pigs are utterly terrified, by the way. They're just squealing right now, but they don't want to go past Sajuri, and they don't want to go past Kincaid, so they're just like running around in a circle.
So, hey.
Hello.
So, the medic, I liked him. I talked to him again.
I didn't. The medic? I don't remember
The last spider was the medic, remember?
Yes. She'll nod her head and say, yes.
Same deal as last time.
I suppose that could work, yes.
What'd you do to yourself?
What do you mean?
You look different.
She still looks like a gigantic ass spider. The only one who was changed was Elendry, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but the thing is you said that the stable person said this spider was acting funny, not eating.
Yeah. She'll just kind of tap one of her legs on the ground and then say, my time is growing short. Not as all. I was not gifted the gift of longevity as my mother was, nor as my granddaughter.
He turns around so whatever can see you. Hey, look, there you go.
Do you just rip whatever off of your pack?
No, because she gets pissy when you do that and bites you with spider poison.
Okay, so you carefully pick whatever up off of your back and move her in front. And so now she's just kind of hanging there, like all 8 legs just kind of, drooping, like if you've ever seen like those comical spiders. And then she'll lift one arm up and just kind of wave and say, "Hi, hi, Mom." Yeah, because she's the mom and something. So Duri will kind of nod.
Then he'll just wait because he's going to lose 3.3 health levels in a minute.
I'll be honest, I can't really remember the deals.
It's 3 health levels of damage.
For a bite?
Yep.
Fair enough, yeah. Wait, wasn't the deal is like one of them was the mount and then like they'd get some kind of blood in exchange? I've had a busy past couple of months. My apologies for not remembering all this because I sure as hell did not write it down like I should have.
It's 3 and it'll carry me anywhere.
Okay. And he wanted the medic, correct?
Yes.
Okay. She'll nod and then make this chittering sound. A few moments later, the medic spider will come back. Then we'll walk up. They look a little bit more grayish than usual. They're not like tarantulas or anything, so they don't have the hairs, but their chitin is... It used to be this kind of stone gray, now it's turning to something similar to an ashen gray. And then it will walk up, kind of walking over one of the pigs. That pig just kind of dies of fright. I'm going to liken them to rabbits, because you scare a rabbit and it runs into a cage and just breaks its neck. It's horrible. And then it will just sit there expectantly, looking at Kincaid.
Oh, roll with the sleeve. I think I was on. Let's do this quick. We gotta go.
And it will bite him. And it does not feel pleasant. And then in the flash, it's over. The spider will pull out a little bit of the spider silk and wrap the 2 kind of bleeding puncture wounds in the webbing, stopping the bleeding.
All right, cool. And as per the deal, he hops on and let's go.
Where to?
Are the rest of the assemblage behind me or around me?
I think they're all still in the market.
Yeah. He will then walk back to the goblin market. First to the market and then to adventure.
Adventure!
So, you guys in the changing market, anyone have anything specific they want to do, or are they just all getting like rations and stuff?
Rations and such.
Well, I'm gonna let the other
Rations and
people
shit.
answer. Okay.
I
Speaking
wouldn't
of,
answer for
hold your
the
peace. Okay, peace has been held. As you guys are all going about your business, getting the rations and stuff that you need, Kincaid comes back on a giant spider, followed by the Neve, and then another smaller spider. Smaller is subjective because they're about the size of a pit bull that is just hanging off of his head.
This is a big spider. This is a very big spider.
Kate doesn't say anything. He's like, "Yeah, ready to go."
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, look at the spider.
Puts
Very
the hatchet over his shoulder and tentatively climbs up the alicorn. Like, easy does it, buddy. Yeah, be gentle if you're gentle. You know, that type of thing.
And
It'll-
headcanoning that the unicorn's name is Rides is lightning. So it's Rides the lightning.
Nah, its name is it's Eris or Aris. Yeah, Aris.
Arse. Oh no. This could
Arse.
Its name is Iris.
It's better.
No, not
Oh my
Ars.
God, it's
Aris.
better.
Aris.
He's
Like,
gonna say it. By the way, he's gonna say it.
Aris, yeah.
Aris. If you say it pretty fast, it's like ours. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
it is 10 times better now. I reset this.
Yeah,
Wait,
butthole.
Does that mean at some point we have to turn around and announce Iris, you're being an arse? Yes.
It's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, Rides slowly approaches Aris and like, I'm gentle if you're gentle, you know, climbing on slowly.
Just kind of looks at him. Nods. But he can climb on without a hitch. They're not going to stop him. I tried to kill him again.
He climbs on and puts the hatchet on over his shoulder and just looks at Kincaid. I'm ready.
Tintagel strides over to a bike, kind of, the kind of World War II era bikes, and he puts a helmet on over his head that covers his face with a visor. And he'll denote the sidecar for his new troll friend, and he'll say, "Oh, have you ever used a firearm before?"
Hold on while I check my sheet.
Rides also extends a hand out for Bambi as well. Come on up the fuck.
I have not. No.
Bambi has her own ride.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fuck, I keep forgetting that Bambi has her own thing.
Bambi admittedly doesn't have a ride score, so she is very tentatively trying to climb up on this thing.
It will kind of kneel down, so she can easily climb on. It's
She will.
nice.
She will thank it and climb on.
In front of Farengar, on the front of the sidecar, there is a Gatling gun. Just in case.
Well. That is something I can't use. I'll never have used, but I will sure give it a go.
He'll kind of hold out a hand for Bells to sit behind him on the bike.
Claps the seat securely. Please don't die. Please let us not die.
He'll
Please
turn
don't
around
leave
and he'll
me.
say, "You might want to wrap your arms around me to be safe."
Raps. I don't want to die, sire.
No, I'd rather like living.
Right? It's great.
Okay, Kim, let's do that. Ancient and honorable plot-solving device. He'll lower his head and he'll tap on his chest twice, right over his heart, his mechanical heart. At which point he'll look up to he'll tap his heart. He'll point forward, and he'll say, "Housemate, clanmate, hearts who beat together. Dougal and housemate, clanmate, house who beats together. You who are the forge, we who are the forge masters. You who are lost, you who are found. I seek you out now. I seek your name. I seek your breath. Come, let us find you together, hands out held. Moira Norlotheran, Duchess of my house. I speak your name once. I speak your name twice, and by the dreaming I speak it thrice. I seek you, and I will find you." And that will be his rung for Will o' the Wisp. Tears Whisper,
Okay.
how it's called.
I didn't want to be that asshole and cut you off there in the middle of that because I knew what you were gonna do. But you can only use Seer's Wisp once per story.
Can you?
It says it right there in the art, and you used it yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
crap.
It even says this cantrip only lasts for 1 hour per dot of the seer's glamour and can only be used to seek a single subject once per story, severely limiting its effectiveness as a tool to resolve legendary quests.
Does it say can only be used once per subject per story?
The legendary quest to find where the fuck that was like rides the lightning.
Yep. And it's not
Yeah,
once
dude.
per subject per story, it's just a single subject once per story.
He
You've
looks
already
at
looked at
the,
a single subject.
he looks at if she's a Dougal, don't they got roles and shit?
Don't they have rules and shit, did you say?
Roles, locations of your members and stuff.
Yes, but unfortunately she went to find a new forge and is never heard of again.
Somebody else here know the Will o' the Wisp?
No, but we know a dragon.
Y'all
Perfect.
do?
So, like, ask the dragon where the volcano thing is.
That a wise course of action.
I do enjoy the dragon's company.
I'll wait outside while you do the thing with your mouth that I don't like.
By the way, is a story for the purpose of this game? A story's a week, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay.
You used it yesterday, so don't you?
I could be that guy and point out technically yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, plus the start of the new week.
I will stab you. And no.
I'm only playing with
for
you,
me, it's Sunday. We don't go by your weird times.
I
Technically
mean,
speaking.
we are in Ireland, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Your
Haha.
weird times.
Actually, in theory, I can tattletale her.
You've got
Might
to
do-
have had ensorcelled them before.
Oh, yes. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go ask the dragon.
Okay, so y'all take a trip. Y'all swing by Tintad's house, all ready to go, and then you're like, we don't know where the fuck to go. So I can just imagine, like, this whole fucking battle-ready caravan just quietly rolling up outside of his house. The dragon... Both of them are out flying today. Because they're like, we want to fly. And eventually come down when they see you guys arrive. Of course, they're in Durgan form, and they're all about, like, 25 or so feet long. But they'll land. One's silver, one's red. They both kind of look at the party as a whole.
You will look down and say very quietly to Bells, and this is one of the many reasons to never... Many people will never rob my house.
Dargans.
Yes.
Dargans.
He's going to walk, he's going to stand, and he's going to bow to the dragons, and he's going to say, I was hoping you could answer a question for me on this lovely midsummer's morning.
The silver one, Zaltrish, sorry, will speak up and she'll say, yes, perhaps I can answer a question.
A great smith from my house by the name of, where's it gone? Moira O'Learden ap Dougal left a long time ago in order to find a place where she could build her new forge, where she could find a great place in the earth where the fire poured through, a volcano per se, and dragon fire to heat it. I'd wondered if you know where this may be.
She will tilt her head over and look at her brother, and they will speak. It's not quiet because they're fucking dragons, but y'all don't understand what the heck they're saying.
Need to speak dragon at some point.
I
you
will
know,
buy this language, Kim. You know I will.
So will I.
well, when you guys can, find a dragon and, perhaps fuck your way to having the dragon teach you a language.
Oh, really?
Hey, man, I did it for you. You can do it for me. You ask her to go back. Ask her. You know how this works, right? Eh?
Do it.
Oh, really? Fuck your way to learning a language. Oh, really? Rise like
I will bang my way through your ally's background.
That's what I'm planning to do in your game, to be fair.
I love it.
So, there, you ever heard the dragons in Skyrim and how, their language is pretty much just screaming at each other?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. It's just
Right.
lots of dragon screaming.
Actually, hi, Kim.
I swear to God, if you use fucking naming one, I'm gonna stab
Kim.
What? I have a treasure that does this.
You can meet us later. It's fine.
Because I was like, they're about to end, like, it was a small conversation. Like, they were just kind of like, this is the place, right? Yeah, that's the place. Okay, I'm gonna tell them this is the place.
Oh, if it's short, like, they're not basically like bitch talking us. That's fine.
I mean, they might have, but nah, they weren't. They were like, oh, look at these little people. They're gonna die, and interforge name of fire. And so they will kind of nod and say, okay. Or she will anyway. I know of one place. It's rather far from here, and it will take several days' journey, if you still wish to know.
We do.
Towards the west, in the dreaming, of course, there is an island on which there is a rather active volcano that coats the island day after day in magma and lava. That is where we originally were found before. She just kind of trails off, not wanting to be like, before we were hunted. And that is where our nesting site was. It was called the Isle of, well, Sutherland. That is, there is a chance that that is where she has gone.
Thank you for your time. Can you show? He'll kind of direct himself. Let's give a direction.
They're just pointing with their tail towards the west. Yeah, west.
Cool. He'll look down at his compass and he'll say, "Thank you."
My debt is paid.
That's not how that works. I saved your motherfucking life, you stupid, scaly son of a bitch!
She doesn't. Okay, think of it this way. You also just, like, she's giving you the name of pretty much, like, their burial ground and their nesting island, like, their most, like,
I'm
sacred fucking place.
stealing your motherfucking eggs. That is all.
If y'all hadn't on Bergen's point of extinction.
God damn it.
Yeah,
He's bound
y'all.
because he's great. God damn it, I saved your fucking life.
She was waiting. They're tricky bastards. They learned from the she. Well, actually, they taught the she. Anyway, we're gonna. Yes.
He will bow and he will say, I consider your debt paid.
They'll incline their head.
So attempted to unleash Sovereign on both of them. The temptation is real.
Do it.
No. I did that once and Kim scowled at me for a while.
Wait.
Nope. We're gonna be magnanimous. He's gonna get back on his mother effing motorcycle. He's gonna drive to the mother and effing fucking birth burial place thing.
Well, you can't drive the whole way there. You gotta get a boat, but I have plans. It'll be okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. So y'all head off. As you guys are going, there's this asshole bird that's just chilling on one of the trees as you guys enter in the forest, and they're just like, last chance to turn around.
Shut up, not Zui.
Who did?
Unless it is Zui. In which case, shut up, Zui.
It's not sweet.
Okay, you will say, shut up, not Zui.
Is this really? You know what? They're just gonna fly off. And as they fly off, about a good lot of other birds start flying towards Tintagil's house.
Are you fulfilling my threat to you?
It's possible. So you guys head on farther and farther in. It's a rather dull drive for the first part, anyway. Everyone's mounts are doing fairly well. And you're starting to see some of the sights that you've seen before as you were taking your journey overhead the other day. The small little stream that a couple people know there lurks a merfolk that's been shot and scorned. There's banshees as well around here. And you guys travel about this for a couple hours before you finally emerge from the forest relatively unscathed. Some people might have overestimated their height versus the branches and gotten, whacked in the head with a branch.
Fucking nature.
For rides specifically, Aris definitely did run into some of the lower branches and just kind of ducked their head, specifically so Rides would get smacked in the face with a branch.
He donks his face. It's like, oh, Jesus. Nature. Ugh.
Right, fucking nature. When you guys finally emerge, and it is just a rocky plain. But before you can get very far, you guys suddenly stop because there is a giant ravine in front of you. And it's about... It's a pretty large distance across, I ain't gonna lie. And it's got a nice little, pool of water. Or not pool of water, but like a small little stream that's kind of running through it. And there is one bridge that looks rather very old and decrepit, but it's there.
Oh, this is gonna end tragic.
Tintagil will basically look at the ravine, rev Terrence, push the button, and fly across.
Okay. And they fly across.
Looks down. All right. stops. All right, Oris. You can fly, right?
Yes, but I'm not sure how well I will fly with your fat ass on him.
I'm husky, but we flying would be nice.
And they will flap their wings and fly across.
Kim, as I get off the motorcycle on the opposite side of the ravine, he's going to walk over. Kim, can I make an intellect crafts roll to kind of guess how much weight this thing can actually support before it goes bye-bye?
Yes.
Diff?
Standard.
Cool. Oh wow, that's a pitiful roll, only 2 successes.
You can guesstimate it can hold about maybe 300 pounds in one spot. Not if it was kind of carefully. You know how you can hold more if you disperse the weight in one given spot. You can guess it takes about like 300 pounds.
Oh wait, hang on. Didn't the mount we bought for Pepper also have wings?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The only mount actually here that doesn't have wings is the spider. I won't lie, when I was setting up this encounter, I forgot that everyone had like bucking mounts with wings, and there goes my little thing right there. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't. My mount doesn't have wings,
Yep.
but I have winter.
Yep.
So Ice Bridge, what's up?
Yep.
And there goes Kim's life.
Yep.
Walking across the ice bridge.
Yep.
But on bonus note, that means I have like 2 lammer left. So go team.
Yeah, but you're also in the dreaming, and I have no doubt you're just gonna grab some poor fucking chimera and just eat it.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was my next step. So anyway, moving on. I'll be right back. I have to.
Yeah. So, for the most part, y'all all make it across the bridge. There y'all go. Yep.
I kind of want to see the look on Pepper's face the first time she has to fly on the back of something.
As per usual, her eyes are enormous. Admittedly, she will be asking it very, very nicely if it can, flap or glide that, and being like, "Oh dear God, please don't let me fall." She will actually probably, for the flying bit, no shit, like lean forward and hug around its neck, because yeah, riding is not a thing she knows how to do with any real skill. Her balance is still a work in progress, and this is a lot safer than her trying to just sit the ride over.
It'll just kind of calmly say, "Do you not trust me?"
No, I trust you. I don't know if I trust myself.
You shall be fine. It says while flying.
Okay.
It does not do a barrel roll.
Oh, God bless it.
And you make it across just fine.
Sympathetic mounts are best mounts.
Yeah, no. RS threatened to do a barrel roll while they were flying over the ravine.
Rides is like, It would be counterproductive, to say the least. I'm not even going to insult you. It'll be just counterproductive to everything we're doing. And then they'll give out to me. And you.
But it'll be
So-
fun.
I know it'll be fun, but we're missing out on an adventure, and I really want to go on it. I want to hit something. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure if you can actually hit something, considering you're usually the one who gets hit.
That's just mean. Like that's just mean. Eris.
You ripped out like
Jesus.
half my tail.
I came to
did.
a horrible, horrible realization just in the middle of this conversation. After Tintagel, in the event I'm incapacitated, based on noble hierarchy, rides the Lightman's next.
Oh no. But yeah, he just goes. That's just mean. No, it's mean. Like,
Ripped out half my tail. I'm going to be mean.
yeah, but like it was part of the challenge. Like that, I apologize afterwards. I don't know why you're getting in such a tizzy about
A
this.
single hair. That was the deal. A single hair.
I didn't expect you to kick me so bloody hard, baby. It was just reactionary. I don't know why. I still don't know why you're getting so upset about this.
I didn't expect you to grab like my whole tail.
Look, we'll talk about this later. All right, we can discuss the semantics of how much hair I took later. Okay?
What is that even happening? I love it.
I'll just kind of grumble. Like, fine. I suppose we'll talk about this later.
We will totally talk about this later. You know, he just grumbles himself and looks away.
But we are definitely going to talk about this later because that was my tail. And thus, everybody does make it across, but y'all kind of look around. You know, for the dreaming, there's oddly nothing here. Just plain and barren. Towards the distance, you can see tall, mountainous peaks, though. But it seems like such a far distance away. What do you guys do?
That place looks fine.
Fair enough.
Looks perfectly wonderful. I don't know what anybody's talking about.
See that? That's a healthy dose of optimism. That's what we need.
Exactly. Count, don't you think that place looks fine?
Well, that place way over there. Yeah, that's fine.
He says whilst looking literally like this to Count Tintagel with his hand just above his eyes.
Tintagel kind of takes a breath as he clasps his hands behind his back, and he's just like, They did just say to keep going this direction, didn't they, dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Then,
That
yeah,
they
right.
Okay. So you guys begin your long trek out towards the very tall mountain. Hours go by and you don't really particularly seem any closer. But I'm gonna need you all to roll me perception alertness.
Did you say perk alert?
I did say perk alert, my good sir.
Oh my god.
How
Is it
dare
perk-
you?
Perk alert.
Is this based on sight?
Sight or hearing will work for this. Actually, no. I take it back. It'll just be hearing.
2.
Hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think Marcus is still AFK. What about Max and Maya?
I've got 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes for the both of you?
Yep.
Okay. So, for 1 success, you don't really hear anything. With 2 successes, are those footfalls? They kind of sound like footfalls. With 3 successes, you know those. I mean, yeah, there's that steady the thump, the thump, the thump, the thump, but there's a lot of those. And they sounds like they're going pretty fast.
Let's out a whistle at Tintagel. Oi! You've got company! A lot of them! Moving at speed!
No, you have to say it right. Moving at speed! His head's immediately going to jerk around. Kim, is there anything else in my line of vision?
You can see that there are these people. Well, I call them people, but it's what you guys can. They look humanoid, but they are kind of covered head to toe in kind of threadbare rags, and they are riding dire wolves, like these kind of sandy colored wolves.
It must be Tuesday. He basically puts his foot down full pedal onto Terrence's throttle and opens him up. At which point he also kicks a lever. Hi, Farengar. How's it going?
Hello?
You rotate 180 degrees, so you're basically now facing the opposite direction.
Oh! What is this? What is happening?
I'd hazard you to put 1 and 2 together and make 3.
That does indeed make 3. Oh! Grabs the Gatling gun.
Jesus.
They don't
How
look
do I shoot this? Do I press this button?
Don't press that button!
Do I pull this trigger?
Yeah, wait until they do something hostile. No, wait, they're chasing us on direwolves. They're immediately hostile.
Frau Gar's just gonna wave to them. Hello! How are you all?
You just hear them kind of yell back and lift spears into the air.
Mind your language, please. There are young ones here.
Question. He's going to
I
turn
don't
to
think they're
Bell.
polite.
He's going to turn to Bell and he's going to say, "Can you drive?"
I could fucking try.
There's an answer.
She has drive too.
So he's going to let her take control of Terrence as he basically will take the bitch seat.
Yes, you should.
That was mean, Kim.
Pat Terrence. Hopefully we'll be fine.
Oh god, no, don't interact with Terrence.
Sorry.
Terrence will just say, "I like her better than you." Kind of nice-ish for a human thing. Not really. I take that back.
Oh, what a thing! Oh, one wild here. Oh, there's a little window here.
It's literally my first Gatling gun. Okay.
Yes. So,
Playground does not have a big attention span.
it's amazing. Beautiful. And, well, you can look, and there's about 4 of these guys. They do not look very happy, shall we say.
Should we roll some kind of vehicular initiative? I don't know.
Baker initiative.
Yes, if everyone does want to do that thing known as initiative.
Oh, boy.
Rah! So with their new updated birthright, trolls don't get extra bonus strength in the dreaming, right? Only from their oaths.
Yep, just from the oaths. So if you've taken an oath, then you get, the strength and bruised health level.
Okay. I have not taken any oaths yet, so nope.
Oh.
Well, that's not too bad.
Their initiatives are not looking very hot.
God, we're now in a stressful situation, which means people have to make drive or ride rolls.
Oh, yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, no wonder their things are looking that bad. I forgot that was a thing. Whoops. Okay, so the initiative will go. Okay, who's got the higher dex, Pepper or?
Oh,
Ride?
he's higher than me.
Okay. So, how close are these riders then to me? Then are they like on top of us, or are they still ways away?
Mm-mm. They're a couple yards away. Well, not a couple yards. They're like a couple. Oh, Jesus Christ! Distance. It's fucking wonky.
Hmm.
They're
He'll probably. Mhm.
20, 30 yards off from you guys.
Okay. I think what Rides will do for now is he sees them, they're probably going to start gaining, and that Gatling gun is real. So what he'll start to do is he'll start to activate some effects, prep when they eventually do hit close quarter combat, essentially. So I'm going to roll for Dragon's Ire, and I'm going to roll for time as well on top of that
Okay.
to extend it so it lasts multiple turns. So my Dragon's Ire is that, and I have to roll it on myself as well. So that's phase. That'd be 3 dice. And what I will use as my bunk, he will turn and look at his axe and look at himself. By the winds will shake, by the rivers that fall. When you come for my axe, I'll kill you fucking all. And then I will roll. I think I fail, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Oh well. Oh well. It's just a fail. But I got a 7-1 in the 4, so I'm assuming that's a fail.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have. That bunk wouldn't have given you enough to get a -3, unfortunately.
It is what it is.
Okay. Next up then is Pepper.
Spoiler. Pepper don't want none of that. I assume we're pointed in a direction and these things are sweeping up on us.
They're flanking you guys.
These spears they're hefting, are they for throwing?
Yes.
Awesome. Honestly, she's just gonna lean down to Perryton and be like, "We need to be not here." Is there cover like trees and whatnot ahead?
The only thing ahead of you guys is a gigantic mountain. This is a plain otherwise. Desolate. And just, yeah. Dried out. Unfortunately.
The wiser action is probably just to keep pitching towards the goal because, yeah, she doesn't need to be in the middle of combat. That is not her Dougie. There are other people falling back to handle that. Nope. So for all intents and purposes, she is barely an initiative unless something actually catches up to her. But she's just gonna, yeah, keep going forward, fast. Hopefully.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
You go faster, Sonic. Sorry, damn it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
So my action is gotta go fast.
Okay. Go ahead. Well, okay, if you're gonna try to go faster, then roll Dex Ride. You can roll it untrained at a -1 difficulty. Or minus
Yeah.
Plus
one.
yes.
That is okay. I'm gonna spend a willpower because I have 2 dice.
Fair enough.
Actually, wait. Where the fuck did I leave my willpower at?
I was going to say, remember how much you spent yesterday?
Yeah, this is why I have a hard copy of the sheet that I keep updated. Ooh. Never mind. We are going at a moderate clip because I will fall the fuck off this deer.
What?
In other words, she is going to keep trotting forward and basically be like, unless you can run really, really smooth, we're fucked. Please keep going. Because, yeah, she would have 2 whole dice.
Okay. They'll just kind of nod and then keep going forward.
Fuck it. I know what I need to buy.
Next up then is Titty Angel.
Cool. Hey, Kim, what kind of dice, what kind of successes on hopscotch would I need to jump onto one of the pursuing dogs?
Mm, 2 successes.
Let's do this then. He's going to say, hither, nither, dither, and yon. Across the pond we go. One jump, up, up, and away. At which point he's going to do the actual jumping maneuver as part of his bunk.
Okay, he's gonna say that and he's gonna jump too?
I beg your pardon?
Did you say he was gonna jump too?
Yeah, jumping was part of the bunk.
Alright, that'll be a minus. Probably because he's jumping too. That'll be a -3.
Okay, cool. Which means the -1 for the dreaming comes in, so it's diff 4. Yeah. I'm going to spend a willpower because I don't want to hit the dirt.
Another
I
one
would hit
bites
the
the
dirt.
dust.
I would hit the dirt hardcore. I'd more than succeed.
I'm very tempted to be like, you fly over the head. But,
Actually, no, if I do that, Kim, I could do it in a kick and attempt to kick the guy off his mount.
Yes, but then you'd also keep flying over and over.
I'm okay with this. Not really. But do I land successfully?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Ish.
In that
It's a little
case,
rough.
That's fine. I'm also going to spend a point of glamour into my weapon because I can do that as a free action, so that I will take 2 additional actions at the end of this initiative round. Into my treasure, rather.
Okay, I was about to say, but if you're using the guns, then don't do that, because you ain't never fucking bottom.
Beg your pardon?
I thought you were using the guns for the moment, or for a moment.
No, I'm using my sword. The one that has the treasury stuff. And that's me. So whoever's next.
Wolf.
That is the wolf. Yes, sorry, I'm eating chips right now.
How
Do we
dare.
have some kind of salsa?
No.
Hmm.
Tis just tips. Chips. Chippies. Okay, so it is wolf number 4. Seeing Tintagel there on his buddy, and then looking over and seeing something that they have never seen before read the Gatling gun, I should say, and then over to everybody else, they kind of think, maybe the dude on my buddy would be the best hit. And so, they go for the dude on their buddy.
Hooray!
And just barely make it. Okay, please soak 5 lethal.
Cool. As a chimerical lethal?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It is not well.
The spider silk armor gives 3 soak, or gives 6 soak, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And it gives no dex penalty. Cool. Plus stam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He soaks all of it.
Nice.
Good armor. It's kind of essential when you play Changeling.
Did you add your stamina to that?
Yeah, it was my stamina is 3, my armor was 6, so it was 9 dice to soak, and I soaked all the damage. So it's over to Troll Buddy.
Troll Buddy! Yay! So Troll Buddy's not going to use the Gatling gun.
I want someone to use it.
I mean, that may be better for someone who has actual dice and firearms and not 2 dots on dexterity.
We have a plan.
Is there a wolf close enough to me that I can stab it with my broadsword?
Unfortunately, not.
Damn it. Hmm.
You could rock Strength Athletics and literally fuck the sword at them.
Yes, but then I'd lose my sword. What to do? Can I roll? Can I throw something at them?
Yes.
Can I throw a rock at him?
Yes.
Can I do that? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you not hear him? Yes.
I would like to
Jeez.
throw. I would like to throw a rock at them. This will be my action.
Ha
Aha! Behold my amazing dice pool. Because I have next to no dexterity.
You throw with strength.
Ah, really?
I think it's strength athletics to throw
No,
something.
it's dexterity.
Are you sure?
I think it is
Yeah.
because you throw something.
I may be misimagining it for something else. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Dex plus athletics, page 280.
I'll fight you IRL, Marcus.
Somebody's a little upset.
Dun, 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 dun. I hit with one success. Yay.
Okay. Any particular one you were throwing? No. Two.
Not the one that Tintagel's on.
Okay. That leaves, well, 1 and 3.
I'll pick one.
Well, 4, 1 and 3, sorry.
Oh, I'll pick one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage then.
Just strength, right? I imagine a rock's not gonna do much in terms of damage.
They actually have stats for rocks.
They do? What?
Yes, on the weapons chart. Hold on. I'm going to make sure because I think, depending on the rock, it's either lethal or bashing damage.
Good
Yes.
God.
You have stone. Okay, no. You have either stone, which is difficulty 5, and it does strength and bashing, or you have a large stone, which is also difficulty 5, strength plus 3 bashing.
I'll go for the large stone.
Okay. Just then strength plus 3 bashing.
Okay.
Is that a good or no?
It's 4 bashing, so yes.
Okay, let's see if they soak. Well, that's 2 bashing they get.
So Fraugar, Fragrar turns around, like makes the 360 again, like, whoa! Conjures up a rock from somewhere. It's like, fetch!
Promptly yeets the rock.
Yes.
Which brings it to, well, wolf number 1's turn.
Hi.
They were just hit with a rock. They aren't very happy about just being hit with a rock.
Hey man, what can you do?
So they are going to throw their spear.
Oh no! Mr. Frodo!
Oh no! Frodo, no! Wow.
How hard did they hit me?
Oh wow, that's a botch.
So they
Hit me
go-
with your rhythm stick.
they go to throw the spear, and then it's like, have you ever thrown something and you don't really know how, but it goes backwards?
Yes.
You know, you're just kind of like, oh yeah, this will be really cool. You throw it, and then somehow it's like reverse momentum, and it gets thrown backwards. Well, they throw the spear. You know, they're like, oh yeah, man, this is gonna go far. You know, I'm really feeling myself right now. They throw it, and it
Nope.
goes backwards, and it hits wolf number 2. Actually, no, sorry, it hits wolf number 3 because wolf number 2 is Tintagel's wolf. Wolf number 4 has already done their turn. Yes. So it goes and it hits number 3 in the face.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, Uncle Rick. Or Grandpa Rick. Oh, jeez.
You can just hear them. You can't understand what they're saying, but number 2 wolf just kind of yells out. You can probably assume it's something along the lines of "What the fuck?" Or wolf number 3, sorry, because wolf number 2 has Tintagel. And now it is Belle's turn.
Bells is just watching that, just like looking behind me, like, what's going on? Trying to focus on fucking driving. Be like, what the fuck is going on back there?
Oh,
Looking at-
nothing to worry about. Just me throwing a rock at some wolf.
Like, telling me to not worry about something while we're driving away is not really, a great idea because it's just gonna make me worry more. Just
I
be
mean,
honest. Just be honest.
If I were you, I would more worry about the spinny thingy which I'm on. It just goes like woo, woo. It's highly concerning.
Ragnar, stop spinning. I can't focus on you and my peripheral vision while I'm trying not to, have us crash and die. Crashing and dying would be a terrible thing, I think, right now.
Oh shit, I gotta play Deja Vu again.
Oh my god! Actually,
It's another high-speed chase.
Bells is gonna give like a really skeezy side-eye look to Tintagel. Sawyer, query. Does this just fucking happen to you all the time? Honest query. Like, how common is this? Side
Well-
there.
Well, seeing as we met Death together, it was kind of weird.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Ragnar, I can't help but worry.
Oh, well, then you're a very nice person.
Thank
He
you.
gives you 2 thumbs up. Now go do your thing.
I'm trying to do my
Who's
thing.
next in the initiative order? So we can keep this
Hmm,
going.
what did he say?
Who's next in the initiative order? Because we should really keep this going.
Yeah. It's okay, she's just focusing on the road. Focusing on the road. Please don't crash. That's her moves. Is just focus on the road. And then it'll be 11. It'll be the wolves. Well, I figured I would get some time to talk too eventually. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
Who's next in the order?
Yeah. To be fair, we're going to stop the scene after this combat because this is going to be split up into a couple different parts. Just probably 1 or 2 more. Yeah, Say with Shatter was kind of fine too because you can take your turn to talk. Which brings it next to the wolf. Which is just going to throw its spear at Frangar again because it's kind of upset that it threw a rock in its friend's face and then it's
Why
Friend
would you do
in the
this?
face
What
with
have I
spear.
done to you? I have literally done nothing to you.
you just hear them kind of say something, but you don't really understand it. And unfortunately, they fail as well. So the spear misses wildly.
Ah,
Just
now
like
I feel bad for
last
you, my
time.
friend. Perhaps you should take some lessons from old Frauger. I can teach you. Just come. I will not hurt you.
Which brings us to wolf number 2, which is the one that Tintagel is on.
Hooray!
It's not looking very happy that Tintagel is on it. It's just kind of glaring at him like, fuck you, bitch. And it's going to try to punch him in the face.
Not my she face.
Yes, the she face. I suppose it's better than saying it's going to fuck your face.
Oh no, that's just violent.
Very much so. Okay, and even with the +2 difficulty, it's gonna hit.
Not the she face.
Yes, the she face. Okay. Soak. For bashing, your armor won't apply because the spider silk does not have a helmet.
No, but I do have a helmet that I put on when I'm driving, and I did say I was putting it on when I stepped onto the motorcycle. Like, it's just an ordinary kind of pseudo-standard helmet.
Okay.
I have no idea what soap they give though. Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, probably like 2.
Cool. Oof, I only soak 1.
So, through bashing to your face,
Boing!
punches you in the face.
Such rudeness. Hey.
Which brings it to Kincaid.
There's wolves behind us.
Yes.
I will charge them on my spider and then leap off my spider onto one of them.
Okay. Would probably be Dex Athletics.
Okay. I'll roll my 2 dice.
Yeah. To leap off of the spider.
Difficulty?
It is a moving creature, unfortunately. So probably difficulty 7.
I got a success.
Okay, you jump on to any particular one you were going after?
The one that was was mollywopping up my boy.
Okay, so you're gonna hop on to the wolf that Tintadle's already hopped onto.
Oh no, in that case, fuck that guy. Yeah, I'll get another one.
Yeah, because Tintadle was on wolf number 2, and wolf number 2 dude punched him in the face.
Yeah, I'll get another one.
Okay, that leaves 4, 1, and 3.
One.
Okay, so you jump onto 1, but the jumping did take your action.
That's cool. I need glamour.
Okay. Yep. That's definitely one way to do it. If you... The dog during this whole run has been keeping up with you, so if you want to roll 7 dice for the dog. To attack one of them. It's going to attack the one you're on, which I think is number 1. Yes.
Just 6?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay, now roll. Okay, roll 8 damage. And I'll have to put on your sheet later the basic attack stuff for it, so you can roll.
Got 2.
Okay, so the Nave will just kind of jump over onto wolf number 1. Not the rider, mind you, but the wolf, and just bite its leg, dealing its opening. Dealing 2 lethal. So now it's up to 2 bashing, 2 lethal. Not very pleasant. I think somebody had extra actions.
Yeah, I did. He's literally just going to use both sets of extra actions to stab at the rider that he's on the mount of, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome sauces. Three successes. And then I need to check the stats of the actual bloody weapon because I'm very ready to use my sword. It's strength damage is strength plus 2 okay, lethal. So that means 1, 2. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 lethal came on the first one.
Okay. How many?
4 lethal on the first one.
Okay.
The other one only hits with 1 success. And additional 2 lethal on the second one.
Soaks all of that. So it's 3 lethal.
Cool. Now it's the top of the initiative, which is Rides.
Oh, boys. Rides is going to approach, I believe the one that was attacking Farengar was number 2? Or was it number 3? Actually, no, it was number 4 that was attacking Farengar. So, Rides will come in with the old axe and you take a swing.
Take an out swing.
Take an out swing, boy.
You're from Cork, the Kerry, or you're from the Kingdom. Oh.
In the Kingdom of Kerry.
But side note, they legitimately call Kerry the Kingdom. We don't know why.
That's 5 successes. So
To do what exactly?
hit it
Sorry.
with an axe. I'm hitting it with my hatchet.
Okay.
So that's my strength. Come on, Discord. Don't be difficult. And that's plus 3. No, my computer's being slow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lethal.
And it soaks 1, so it's looking pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, so White Ride swoops in beside Farengar. How you doing, pal? And just wham! Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, quite well. These wolves can't aim for shit.
I know, right?
Unless it comes to punching She in the face.
I mean, I was talking about aiming, not punching.
Now to Pepper.
I mean, she just hoofing it literally.
I'm sorry, the pun that Pepper's huffing it. Didn't work.
Nope. Not today, Satan.
Which
Yes.
brings us down to number 4, who is well, they're at a -2. So they're going. They ain't dead yet.
Trying their best.
Hurting.
But they are definitely going to try to stab the fuck out of Rides now.
All right then, boy, bring it.
Okay, soak 4 lethal.
I don't have any armor. Is it chimerical lethal or is it
Mhm,
regular
yes.
lethal?
So you will be able to use your stamina.
Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. I don't suck any of it because, well, no.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you lash at him with your axe, and they weren't looking too very happy about that, and like you fucked them up, and then they promptly reach over and stab you with their spear and fuck you up just as bad. Well, not just as bad, a little less than you fucked them up. But that brings us to Farengar.
Well, they are now for me they're now in range for me to hit them.
Kim, question. You skipped me.
Oh,
Oh yes,
Can I go now?
not bad. Yes.
No worries. I'm going to continue the my attempts to hit him with precarious violence. Two successes. To hit. Can he attempt to dodge or parry, or is he going to?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Which means one will roll over into damage. Oh, only one lethal. That's not good, but oh well.
And they soak all of it.
Just a reminder, I will also have the 2 extra actions at the end of this turn because it's for 2 turns. My treasure wonder power thingy.
I remember. I wrote it.
Cool. I didn't remember. If it helps, I thought it was only for 1 turn, but whatever. So now it's Farengar. Help me!
stab
Help
the
me.
bitch! I will help everybody. I'll stab a bitch. Stab a wolf. Stab a
Which
wolf.
one?
Which one is closest? Probably the one that Rides is on.
Yeah, probably that one that he stabbed. So wolf number 4.
Hi.
Fuck him up.
Is he about to be introduced to troll strength?
I mean, it's just strength 4.
Oh.
Like I said, I don't have any oaths.
On my next talking action, he's going to shout over his shoulder, "Do you swear to complete this quest?" at you.
Except it'll help.
I hit him.
Okay.
But just like whoosh. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 4 lethal.
Four lethal?
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, let's see. They soak 2 of it. So you do just enough to put them at end cap. And they do. They just kind of fall on the wolf. The wolf is like, peace, bitches, and promptly starts to run away.
I got a rider I can eat. Fuck y'all.
Kind of like, I got a whole snack. And it does. Wolf number 4 rides off. Leaving, well, wolf number 1 with Kincaid on it. It's looking kind of scared. Because, that's a whole Kincaid. And Kincaid does not look very, appetizing or good, shall we say. It is also at a -2. And it just barely hits Kincaid. Unless Kincaid is going to try to dodge. Is he?
No.
Fair enough.
I choose to point out, if I've got stupid levels of soak, his is worse, because I know what I've got a rough idea what his is.
It's pretty bad. Doesn't even do that much. Too lethal. But yes, 4 lethal.
And you roll these 13 dash and try and soak it.
Jeez. So your armor's like 6. And you have...
Stamina's 4, armor 6, and 3 dots from Grant's screen.
Yep. Jesus fuck.
Might roll like that, though. Difficulty 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Jesus.
So,
That's some bullshit.
yeah, so it tries to stab Kincaid, and it's like, you tried, bro. Which brings us to Bells.
Bells, who's doing just fucking best she can to just drive and focus and drive and focus. She's trying not to be distracted by the obvious chaos behind her. Because honestly, what can she do instead of, just driving into shit? Focus on making sure people stay alive, or as much alive as she can. Though she will be very annoyed if something hits her.
Staying
Very
alive.
annoyed.
Staying alive.
Have that song play on Terrence next. Someone's gotta stay alive.
Almost as if Terrence knows. You can kind of hear it very faintly start playing.
This is why I like you the best out of all of them. Pat pat.
Which brings us to wolf number 3. Who, between Farangar or Fragrar. Yep. Fragrar, the Cluricon, and the She, as well as the Redcap. They're just kind of like, none of these choices are any kind of good. So, like an asshole, they go for who they consider the, possibly the weakest links. That would just be the people who have not tried to attack them at all.
Hi, Bambi.
And now time to roll a 1d2 to see who of the two would hit. Oh, shit. Okay, so hi, Bells.
Oh boy.
Not
So
my
pissed.
motorcycle.
You can hear just the internal screaming. Oh. Okay.
Dare I fucking ask?
You might not want to. I unfortunately rolled really well.
Okay. It's a lot of successes.
Please roll to soak 6 lethal.
Stamina, right?
Yes. Stamina will work as well as any armor if you have it, because this is chimerical damage.
She does not have much stamina, so I haven't played her before, so
Yeah.
yay.
Thankfully, it's not enough to kill you, to be fair.
I have one. Yay.
1 stamina? Jeez.
I've never played Bells before. Bells is a brand new character who apparently is about to die, maybe, as she's internally and externally screaming and just glaring in the direction of the 2 other people on the fucking motorcycle. And she's just going to reiterate, the fuck? You can't protect the driver! Really?
I have better news for you, Maya.
What?
You took more than double your amount in stamina and damage.
Oh,
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just putting that out there.
So I don't think she's going to be driving much.
no, you're
You were stunned.
Ah, well. I guess she's just plopped on the driver's seat now. Just like laying there, just like, I'm sleeping now. Or just...
Thankfully, you did soak 1, so that was just 5 lethal. So you're at technically just a -2, but you are kind of... Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
You'll have words for the other 2 people in the car.
I'm not
just
on the bike.
wondering.
I jumped onto the wolf.
I mean, Fargar's fighting with the brides at the back.
Not my
She would have
decision for
words.
them to attack. You can have all the words you want. Question, are we now out of combat?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Because that was wolf number 3. There's still the wolf that Tintagil's on.
Is he gonna punch me in my she face again?
Yes.
God, why my she face?
But I'm
Punch
so
him
pretty.
Because it's ugly.
Why you gotta say hurtful things?
Okay. Wow, that was a disappointing damage roll. Soak 2 bashing. Nope.
Yes. Ones don't take away on damage rolls.
Well, I didn't hear what you said, so.
Oh, I said soaked.
Okay. Which brings us back around to bonus actions.
Alright. I'm going to use one of my bonus actions to basically draw my gun and the other to shoot him in the head. Because I'm gonna fuck this guy. Fuck this guy in particular. He will still have the sword in the other hand, of course, because I think I have to have it in my hand to use the other actions. Is that so? One action to draw the gun, the other to shoot. Is that cool, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm at a -1 penalty due to my own wound pens. So 7 dice. One, two, three, 4 successes, so 3 roll over, and a heavy pistol is 6, I want to say, or a pistol is or a heavy pistol is 6, isn't it? Yes. So that would be 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage, Kim. Pew!
Yep. He is also dead.
Fuck you! Fuck your mother! Buy your brother! You inbred cunt!
Well, see, now the wolf is going to start veering off away with you still on it, by the way.
That's fine. I'll use my next action to jump off.
Which brings us... Oh, shit. Did I skip over Marcus? Yep, I sure fucking did. So it's actually Marcus's turn.
Okay. I got a point of glamour, so I'm going to use the red cap superpower, and I'm trying to bite this thing's head off.
Okay.
I'm paid 100.
Like...
We did rule the head wasn't a limb.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because the head isn't a limb.
All right, whatever. It doesn't need a foot.
No, it doesn't.
I'll bite it off.
Okay. That is going to be Dex Brawl, difficulty 8, and you're going to require 5 successes, unfortunately, as per the rules that they put under Dark Appetite, which is kind of fucking redonkulous, but...
To meet the 5 successes, does he still bite for the lethal, or does he just consider to miss?
He'll bite for the lethal, it just won't sever it.
I will initiate a grapple. Strength plus brawl.
Okay.
8 dice. He basically, gets his arms around his head or whatever.
Okay.
Now, what's the difficulty on a hold?
I think it's standard.
If 6. Success.
Okay, you've got him in a successful grapple.
I'm done.
Which
Now
brings us to the
roll.
top of the round.
Nope. Doggy. Doggy's gonna bite now.
Yep. Doggy. 7 dice.
Okay. Because he's gonna grapple. I'm gonna get it. As per page 283. He is immobilized. He is restrained, paralyzed, or otherwise unable to move freely. Any character who attacks him reduces the difficulty by -2. So, diff 4. 7 dice, diff 4. Six successes.
How many?
6.
On the one that you were on. Yeah, no, the wolf is dead, which leads to... Well, no, it probably... Yeah. Wolf 3 is out of the game. It's just... It's like game over. It's done with and done for. Which gives Kincaid a rather nice snack, to be fair.
Continue on. I'm done.
So,
Are they all dead?
No, technically Wolf 3 and yeah, Wolf 3 is the only one left alive.
Okay. So that's the one that just belted bells. So Ride's just gonna move up to that one and take a swing. Five again.
Okay, it's not gonna try to dodge.
That's 3 lethal.
Okay, let's see how much it soaks.
Tornado, I think one's takeaway here from damage.
They
The
don't.
ones don't take away. Oh, you still have revenge doing that. I apologize. That's 4 lethal.
Okay, it takes 3 lethal. Brings us to
Right.
Pepper.
You said we're down to 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has the whole entourage been moving, or have the rest kind of fallen back and been caught up in the fighting?
Nah, everyone's still moving rather swiftly.
Okay, then she will. Yeah, she is going to keep moving, but at this point, especially with it wrapping up, is looking kind of anxiously back over the state of people. But for the
Okay.
moment, it's not going to stop because there's still dangerous shit, and she is a little fluff ball.
No floof floof. Okay, which leads us to Tintagel.
The one I'm on is well, the rider of mine is dead, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, and the wolf is riding off.
Okay. How many successes to hopscotch back onto my bike?
Probably just another 2.
Cool. His bunk is going to be. He's going to kick the body over the side of the mount to kind of hear the crunch as it's trampled underfoot. At which point he himself is going to jump backwards off the wolf.
Okay, that'll be a -2.
Cool. So a total of -3 in the dreaming. So that will bring it down to difficulty 5. Because I also don't want the motorcycle to crash horribly, because that will kill bells. I'm going to spend another point of willpower, bringing me down to 3 remaining, which is dangerous, but hey, c'est la vie. And yeah. Yeah, I make it back to the motorcycle. And he'll turn in midair and kind of as he lands back on it, he's gonna grip the handlebars and make sure the bells doesn't fall off, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep.
Fragra.
And thank you.
Powdar is going to swing his broadsword at this last wolf.
Do it.
I have successes.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, to.
That is a pleased Tototo, not to be confused with an angry Tototo.
To.
4 lethal.
Okay, let's see if they soak it. They do.
What?
All of it, actually.
What?
well then.
Yeah, nah, like, damn. Okay, yeah, it soaks all of it, so.
Damn. That shit.
Nah, like, he lifts the greatsword up, swings it, and this wide arc blood still on it from the last one that it attacked, and then it just kind of
Wait, I have one more die. Damn it.
I'm sorry to say it wouldn't have mattered because he actually got 5 successes on the soak roll.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. And he swings it around and it hits the dude and it's just kind of like, ding!
Tarnation.
Boops him right in the snoot.
Boops, doing him a heckin' scare. And the creature just kind of looks up, kind of tilts its head like that, kind of what?
Oh, hello there, buddy. Do you want to be my friend?
Meeting the locals, are we?
Why, yes. They're very local.
Local.
So it is Bells' turn. Bells wakes up, probably hating the world.
There's intense hatred going on. She's glaring at everything and nothing.
It's alright, little one. I have you.
I didn't even notice that people had left the motorcycle. It would have been nice to know, since I was so focused on the road, tending to making sure I didn't ride into anything. Just maybe heads up.
Not to debate semantics with you, my dear Bells, but we're not technically on a road. We're on a plateau.
The sigh she gives is deep, sated with just frustration, but acceptance that she can't do anything. But if she could, oh, she would.
Which actually brings us to wolf number 3. So, wolf number 3, after getting attacked, kind of decides, hey, maybe that Rides dude is the bigger threat at this current moment. I mean, the dude
fucking right, boyo.
the dude with the big sword, didn't do much, so he's obviously not a threat.
It's the crazy fucker with the axe. It's the problem. Oh yeah.
Come here, buddy.
Yep.
I have cookies.
And he fucking whiffs it. He lifts the spear up, goes to jab again, and just completely misses you by like a foot.
Stares at him like, oh, that's right, boyo. I'm gonna get you. Oh.
Which brings us to Kincaid.
This thing's dead, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
The wolf is starting to kind of
On a
veer
side note,
away again.
My universe is okay again. Naked Max. No! Don't take this away from me!
I'll suck the life from this thing. I'll roll my glamour diff 7 and see what happens.
Okay.
And tear it to gobbets as I harvest its life from itself.
Nom 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 nom. Jesus, this is dude over. Shut up.
5 dice. Yeah. Haha! 1.
Okay, I think with that you get like 1 glamour. I haven't
1
really
draw.
read over those. Yep. So you got a dross now? Which brings us back up to Rides.
Right. Rides gets this manic look about him as he gets ready to swing. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal.
Okay, let's see how much they soak, if any. Okay, they take 1 lethal.
Jeez, little bastard. That's literally what he says. He's like, he doesn't get the hit right, and he's like, "You little bastard."
They say something. You can probably assume it's something along the lines of either "haha" or like "fuck you" or some kind of other insult. You don't really know what it is exactly. Which brings us to Pepper once more.
Nope, 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 nope.
Just got to keep going, right?
Yup.
Okay. Then that is Tintagel.
Okay. He's going to half turn in his seat. He's going to level his pistol, and I'm going to put a shot right between his eyes, Kim. I do love not taking added penalties for call shots. That is a great merit. I'm still at a -1 penalty for my wound penalties. Well, this guy just wants to live by the cosmos because I failed to hit him.
All right,
You know-
Fargar, it's up to you, buddy.
That may be the dreaming, being like, hey, you know, maybe this dude ain't so bad. Who knows? He's trying to kill you guys, but I mean, who knows? But it is indeed Fargar's turn. Did you really do that all? Press enter?
I don't know why, but this is making University better by the fact he's basically dressed in a kilt at the moment, from my personal perspective.
It was just so hot.
It looks more like a toga.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Yay! Yay! Fuck you! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lethal.
Let's see how much they soak.
If it soaks all this, we're just going to declare it the new god of the dreaming, I've decided.
So you dealt 7 lethal, right?
Yes.
Okay, soaked 3 of that. It's at 8 lethal. It is dead. No, what is he doing?
It's his Max's coveted underwear dance.
I am wearing pants. God damn it!
No, you're not. Those are underwear. Prove me wrong.
Fine.
Disappointed.
Gosh darn it!
What the fuck?
I am not disappointed.
Okay.
I am tired. I am doing weird shit. Leave me be. Leave me be.
Judge him. He's too tough for our judgment.
Shut up, Marcus.
Babe, what are
See,
you not
it's
doing
addictive.
with shit?
So, we are now blessedly out of combat.
I'm going to shake more glamour and fur out and teeth out of him again.
Okay.
The less
Have my thing.
singing is also. I can't do anything here. You've just claimed all the things.
I did.
Dang it.
I did indeed, sir.
Can I still vote Toto?
Possibly.
Alright, guys, this is where we're gonna have to draw the line and go to bed because
Yeah,
it's after
so-
7
Yeah.
Alright. Kim, do you want to just do outros and blah?
You guys will find, thankfully, at the base of the mountain, for you have reached the base of the mountain now. There is a small cave upon which you all can take shelter and let your various chimerical creatures rest. And, you know, in the case of Kincaid, just keep eating to gather more glamour, cannibalizing the chimera. But that is where the party shall rest for the evening, or at least a few more hours until next we do this scene. Everyone here is not so much scene locked. You can technically do scenes, but they will be in the past. We will do this weird time distortion kind of bubble motherfuckery. Because you guys are heading, well, to the far dreaming. And so, with that, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin.